You're looking at me right now, except I'm not here.
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was an AI version of me from my photo. My face, my voice. And it's running entirely on the computer right in front of me. No cloud, no subscription, nothing leaves this room. I built it in a day or so. And honestly, it actually freaked me out how good it got. So stick with me because I'm going to show you exactly how it works and how you can build your own. But let me just back up for a second. A few months ago, I would have told you something like this needed a huge budget, a server farm, a team of engineers, and turns out that's simply not true anymore. That's how fast these things are coming. So you can actually run a talking, photorealistic AI version of yourself on a regular gaming computer. And that changes everything, especially if you're running a business. So just think about that for a second. Imagine a version of you that works 24/7 and it greets your customers, it answers the same 5 questions that everybody has, it books appointments while you're on a job site or while you're sleeping. Your face, your voice, your personality. And here's the part that actually matters. You own it. That's right, I said you own it. There's no monthly fees draining your account. No big tech company holding all your customers' data or your data and selling it to the highest bidder. It lives on your machine and it works for you. Now, I'm actually very allergic to all this AI hype stuff that's going on, so I'm not going to just claim it. I'm going to prove it to you. So, this is running on about a $600 graphic card, and it's the same kind that gamers use. And I used to be a gamer, so I would know. It's not a data center, not on the cloud. It's on one computer, and that's mine. And it's not slow. It actually makes a video about 2 times faster or so than real time. So essentially, what does that mean? Right? It's fast enough to hold a live conversation without lagging. And that right there, that's everything. That's the whole game. So, how do you actually build this yourself? Now, don't worry, you don't need to be a coder. If you can copy and paste, you can do this in 6 simple steps. Alright, so step number 1. There's a free version of Linux. A free version of Linux, I said. And that's right inside Windows. Right? WSL. So, all you gotta do is turn it on. One command and one restart. So, I'll put the actual commands in the description if you want to know. Alright, so step 2, you download the project. It's completely free and open source. So, step number 3, you install the engine, you paste in one line, and then you hit enter. And then you go grab a coffee while it actually does its thing. Alright, so step number 4, you download the AI's brain. It's about 15 gigs or so. And this is the part that's actually doing all the magic. Alright, so step 5, you copy the settings, 2 lines. 2 lines, and that's it. Alright, so step number 6, you open up a little web page, you drop in a photo, and one of your voice clips, and then just click generate. And a few seconds later, out comes a video of that face or your face talking. That's it. That's the whole thing. And like I said, I'll put this exact step-by-step down in the description so that way you can actually follow along at your own pace. Now, I got to give credit where it's due. None of the underlying tech here is mine. I did edit a little bit, but some serious, brilliant researchers, they're the ones responsible for this, and they open sourced it. And the projects are called SolX Flashhead and Cyberverse. Like I said, all the links down in the description. Go give them a star. And because I am standing on the shoulders of great giants here. So, full transparency as well. There's still one piece that touches the cloud, and that's the voice. So, in my next video, I'm cutting that cord completely, right out. Because I've been all about the local stuff for privacy. So, I'm going to turn this into a full AI receptionist. Something that actually answers questions out loud, live. And I'm making it 100% local. Like I said, 100% local. So if you want to see that, subscribe so you definitely don't miss that. Oh, and one more thing. That voice at the very beginning of this video, the one that introduced all of this, that was AI too, obviously. Could you tell?